Okay, so this live video, hopefully the image quality comes in okay. But as you can see, I'm here, Lamborghini, Bentley, Rolls-Royce. And they're doing a test drive for the Lamborghini Urus. And since the dealer knows me here, he had invited me down to come drive the thing. Now, the issue that I may have is I'm not certain if I'll be allowed to video camera this thing while I'm driving it, because as you know, New York state laws prohibits you from, holding a camera, phone, or anything else in your hand while you're driving. And you know me, I always obey the law. I would never do anything against the law. You all know me. So I would, I'd absolutely uphold the law, because that's what RoboCop is supposed to do. He's supposed to protect the innocent, uphold the public trust, and he's supposed to, serve the law and all that. So basically, if I'm not allowed to hold the camera, what I'm going to do is I'll make a 4K video and then I'll upload that later. So for right now, let's just take a look at some of the beautiful little products that they have here. So right here, we've got the, if I really wanted to, I could drive the Rolls-Royce Cullinan because I think they have one. But that's really not what I came here for, because I really was invited just for the Urus, but we'll see what happens. Now, what may have to happen is I may have to make a 4K video and I may have to upload that instead of being able to do this shit live. So for right now, I'll just show you a couple of the cars that they had that that caught my eye, that, while I'm live. So this is a SVJ. Basically, when you see something like this, you already know that it's time to redesign the Aventador. Because the thing about it is, the Aventador at this point is very, very long in the tooth. But, this is some terrifying fucking shit right here that they're making. It's like, if you're driving something like this, the cops are all over you. That's something else. But this isn't the first SVJ I saw. The first one that I saw was actually at that car meet that was in Woodside, I believe it was. I just wish they'd make these things larger. If they'd make these things larger, then, who knows? If you ever hit lotto, I could buy one of these things. It's like right now, if I had $2 billion, I couldn't fit in this motherfucker. And God forbid you ever got in an accident, they'd have to get the jaws of life to pry my ass out of there. So what else do they have? Okay, so let's see. They have the Bentegas. They're trying to get rid of Bentegas. Those are selling at $2,000 a month on lease. We've got some thickness over there, some serious thickness. I'll try to show you some of that thickness in a little while. This is the Bentega. And they're leasing Bentegas at $2,159. Now, regardless of all that bullshit that you hear people talk about, oh yeah, well, if you lease something, you don't own it and blah, 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 fucking blah. The reality is rich people at this point, they're not buying any of this shit. They're leasing it. Like these Bentleys right here. This Bentley only costs a little bit more for its lease than, say, a Mercedes S-Class. This is $1,849. See, I like to quote numbers because this way nobody can possibly contradict me. How can you contradict me if I have this shit on fucking camera? You can't. $2,099 for the lease, and this is 7,500 miles a year. Now, when you do a lease that's that short, and you're talking about look at that scoot. But when you're talking about like 7,000 miles a year, basically, what you're saying is for 7,000 miles a year, what you're basically saying is that your insurance is going to be pretty low. Because the thing about it is your insurance company knows that you're not going to drive this car very much. Now, it makes no sense to me to buy an SUV with such low mileage. But the issue is most rich people who are especially retirees, they don't really drive that much because they're not going back and forth to work every year. These people are basically going back and forth between golf courses and, visiting their mistresses and going to, massage parlors in order to participate in prostitution. So they're not really driving that far every year. For the most part, like billionaires like that guy who just got caught in Florida with them prostitutes, they're not driving that far every year. They're just driving down back and forth to get their hose, and then they come home and they relax, on their big mansion, their yacht. This is a Cullinan. Look how fucking huge this thing is. This thing is huge. Look at this. God damn, look how big that thing is. This thing is so fucking big. This thing looks like a vault. Look at this, god damn. This is a big ass truck. This thing is huge. Look at this Cullinan. Now, me personally, I'm not really that much of a fan of BMW, but this thing is, my god, this thing is massive. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I really would like to stop recording right now, and I'd like to do 4K. The problem is, if you're watching live, you'd probably prefer, you know, me to do it like, oh, suicides. We got suicide doors. How you do that? How you do the suicide? So the suicide door requires you to open the door. How the fuck do you open this door? I think there must be a second button or something. Let's see, how do you do it? There should be oh. There you go. Look at that. Well, oh my God, it's like you're sitting upright in this motherfucker. Look at this damn thing. Look at this. Sitting upright. But you know, see, here's the thing. It looks kind of just like a regular truck. And then there's a button, as you can see, there's a button right here. And the button right here allows you to close the door even if you don't feel like reaching out and closing the door. That's amazing. It's got the soft close latches. So let's see. Let's sit in the, oh my God. Oh, whoa. Feels like a BMW. This feels just like a BMW. Okay. Welcome to the Cullinan. Well, listen, when you say luxury at its best, I mean, yeah, all this shit is like really impressive if I was like the Duke brothers from Trading Places. But to tell you the God's honest truth, it's like if I was spending $300,000 on something, I don't think this would be it. So it's got this is the door pull right here. Yeah. Fucking thing's a bank vault. This is a bank vault, my God. Got the spirit of ecstasy. Can I make this bitch disappear? Let's see, push 8. Push and hold 8. Is that how you do it? Make the spirit of ecstasy disappear. What is that? You push 8? Oh, I think I did it. Oh, the bitch disappeared. Oh my God, you saw that shit? Look at that. All you do is push 8 and the bitch goes away. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, spirit of ecstasy. Oh my God, look at that shit. Spirit of ecstasy, all you had to do is push 8. Wait, I gotta do that shit again. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna push 8. Watch this. Oh! She disappeared! Oh my God, she just disappeared. Okay, how much is this damn thing? Wow! $354,000. This place costs more than my second house. Holy shit. So basically, V12, 6.75 liter V12, 571 horsepower, which is less powerful than Trackhawk, mind you. And this damn thing costs $354,000. House on wheels? Oh, you betcha. Look how thick these seats are. Look at this shit. Okay. Let's, I can't turn up the radio because if I turn up the radio, I'm going to get dinged by the goddamn copyright. So I can't do that. Let's see. We got the camera button. Let's see what we got here. We got this button right here. This is to lower the sun. Oh shit, you can see it lowering. Oh shit, look at that. Oh shit. Oh, this thing is auto leveling this damn thing. Oh my God. Let me push it again. Oh shit, you got the auto leveling. Holy Christ. This thing auto levels. So this way you can run over poor people. What you do is you push this button twice and the thing gets real high, and you can run these poor people down. Just run them over, because they don't matter in this life. All these damn poor people, just run them down. Okay? Memory seats for the passenger. We're going to run these goddamn plebeians down. Run them down. They don't matter. Poor people, we're going to run them all down. It's like this is the Trump train right here. We're going to run all the poor people over. We're going to give tax cuts to the rich. We're going to give tax cuts to the rich. We're going to run these poor people down. Fuck them. Give tax cuts. When you hear me talk Republican, all I'm telling you is tax cuts. We're going to give tax, look at the Trump finger. We're going to give tax cuts to the wealthy. Fuck these poor people. Tax cuts. When we say trickle down economics, what we're talking about is we're saying what we're going to do is we're going to give tax cuts to the rich. And if any of that trickles down to your poor ass, lucky you. It's going to be like your pigeons and you're eating, what is it called? Crumbs. Like, you know how like when you're chewing on a pizza and pieces of the crumbs fall on the ground? When the crumbs fall on the ground, that's when the poor people get a chance to get some. Other than that, fuck them. I'm going to give tax cuts to the wealthy, to the wealthiest of the wealthy. Tax cuts. While these poor people can't afford their shitty little apartments, we're buying $354,000 trucks to run them down. And God forbid these people get in the way of this damn thing. You're getting run down. In fact, Spirit of Ecstasy. I got to, wait. We got to say hi to her. Push 8. Come on back, honey. Come on back to daddy. Where are you? Come on, baby. Where are you? Come on. Oh, man. I guess you can't count on this thing to, you got to push it twice? Oh, that's interesting. Wow. So that means that some wealthy ass person was listening to 97.1 because I didn't turn it there. So anyway, gotta get some tax cuts. What else is there? This fucking BMW ass bullshit car. I mean, anytime you get into a car and it's got a BMW interface and you know it's built by BMW, you already know you're gonna have some problems. What is this menu? Yeah, it's like you'd be comfortable and everything. You were, driving past the ghettos and all these poor people, It's like what we almost need to do is bring back slavery. This way we can just relax and everything while other people do the work for us. Let me explain it to you how the class system works in this country. Basically, it's like this. The rich do none of the work. They pay none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, and they do all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class and keep those morons showing up at those jobs. Understand, that's how it works. The rich do none of the work. They pay none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of you and make you keep showing up to work. Meanwhile, we're giving tax cuts to the wealthy and just rolling over poor people in Cullinans. That's how it works. That right there is America in 2019. That right there is America. See this? Look at this. I'm not, to tell you the God's honest truth, like somebody's going to say, you're not buying it. You're just kicking the tires. But to tell you the truth, this is like nice, but it feels just like a BMW to me. It really feels just like a BMW. Like, if you can convince somebody to buy this shit, good for you. Cullinan. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Okay. So what is this? $34.29, $37.99. Let me take you over to the Lamborghini side. So I'm going to be driving the Urus a little bit later. Oh, everybody's here. Oh, I see they're here already. They had one really, really nice one I liked. They had this red one back here. Everybody likes red. In fact, was already here. I showed you the Urus when they first got it. I wouldn't say the Lambo truck is better. Lamborghini will always be known for its V12 sports cars. Lamborghini will never be really big because of the Urus. The Urus is there to sell. It's a rebadged Audi. That's all it really is. However, that car right there, the V12 Lamborghini, is what Lamborghini is always going to be known for.
I think I'm going to put the S back on the web. This is a huge one, huh? George, look at the door. Come over here. Come here. I say, look at this door. You ain't getting that. I think we'll put the S back on. Yeah, you like it? Raise it up a little bit. I think it cheapens it, but
They won't even tell you the price on this. I don't know what year this is, but I think this is definitely used. Here's the thing, if you buy a fucking used Lamborghini, do you think anybody gives a fuck? First of all, they're not gonna see your bill of sale, so does it really matter? Not impressed. Walk this way. So again, for any of you who just tuned in, I'm going to be test driving the Lamborghini Urus. And I was saying, I don't know if I'll be allowed to hold my camera while I'm driving it, because obviously, you know, it's against the law. So we'll see what happens. But here's the thing, what I may do is I may stop the record and I may make a 4K video instead. Look at this, 3,500 down. Usually if you come here, usually they're selling these things for like 2,700, but it's like, I think it's like less mileage. So this is, they want 2,500 miles per year and it's 48-month lease. Why the fuck would you buy one of these things and you can only drive it less than 3,000 miles a year? That's ridiculous. Look at that one. You got all these trickle charges everywhere. You gotta be careful before you trip, because I swear to God, if I trip and bust my ass, I'm gonna sue the shit out of this place. I'll buy up all these cars after I finish suing them. That's right, the system is always against us. System is, this is an SV, but you know, the Aventadors are kind of old at this point, so it's like they really have to get new products. You need new products pronto. Hurricane's been doing really well because the Hurricane is like the cheapest lease. So we'll see what happens.
Hi, you want to take a look inside? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I checked it out when you first got the, I think it was the gray one that you first got when they first came out. So,
That's like
what?
the one I have outside.
So, oh, okay.
Same color.
So, what's the lease deals on this thing now?
I mean, right now, hold on. If you were to leave it,
Oh, sure.
there really technically is no leasing program.
Not just yet, right? Okay.
Yeah. What I would tell you is, if you are looking to lease it, I would tell you